Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. As you can see from this stack of disaster in front of you, today I finally have all of my TXT sweet cards on hand to put away. You may be looking at this stack thinking, I didn't realise there were this many cards for sweet, and that's because there are not this many cards for sweet. This stack is just what happens when you're like me and you grossly underestimate the amount of cards you're going to end up with, and you just kind of accumulate duplicates for the fun of it. Like, I'll be honest, some of them were intentional dupes, some of them were not. This was not an intentional dupe situation. I have units that I did not mean to get duplicates of, but it's just what happens. It's just what happens when you are me and you are very stupid and you join slots for group orders that are pop and inclusion, but you don't read the and inclusion bit. So when your post arrives and the stack is like massive thick cardboard, you're like, why the hell do I have all of these cards? That is why. But I have some taehyun stuff. I have a little bit of OT5 stuff to put away. So I might start with the OT5 and then we'll work our way into the taehyun binder, because you may or may not have watched, I don't know, I set up for this like months ago when all the details came out, and I don't know why I decided to do that, because I was literally saying in the video, I know they're going to announce this card, I'm pretty sure they're going to announce this stuff, and what I set up for was like not even 2 complete pages of stuff, and I've now got over 3 pages worth of cards. So I'll show you what my new layout situation is going to be, and it's just a lesson in not setting up for TXT stuff, because they cannot be contained, they cannot be controlled, they cannot be predicted. So I'm just going to grab my OT5 binder and we'll start there. Okay, so in terms of OT5, I actually don't have OT5 because I miscalculated and misthought what I was doing, which is nothing new here. But I'll just talk about it briefly. Where's the other one? There it is. So I went to the Act Sweet Mirage tour in Charlotte, and I didn't manage to get any of the US lucky draws on site, but I managed to get taehyun's from a reseller. Well, someone offered to go to another gig to pick one up for me, which was great. But I couldn't get OT5, and I really wanted OT5 as just a memory of the show. So when I saw that they were doing this outfit for the kind of the Act Sweet Mirage live sweet lucky draws, I was like, well, I need 5 of them. And my goal and my thought process was that I would then put this one in my main binder, and then I would put these ones in the OT5 binder. However, they are very different cards. Can you see that properly? So the America like tour lucky draw is a proper thick plastic lucky draw, whereas the Sweet Mirage one is super light and the new thin material lucky draws. The colour is also different. Is the cropping different? I don't think the cropping is... oh no, the cropping is definitely different a little bit, but you can clearly tell the difference. So because they're not identical, it feels stupid putting this in. Like, it's the exact same back, but it feels stupid putting this in and pretending like it's the Japan one when I know it's the US one. So this one is going to go in the taehyun binder. This one is staying in his little top loader that I made. And then these 4 are going to go in here. And I'll just have to buy another one of these to fill the 5th set. Well, to fill the OT5 set. I'm really stupid. No one is surprised. It never works out the way that I want it to. Speaking of Sweet Mirage, I made a new intro, which I think I will have put on the front of, like, at the beginning of this video, which is from a clip that I took of taehyun. I kind of like it. I'm not completely convinced by it, but I'm convinced enough that I'm willing to let it live. So I only have the 4. How did I do that for this one? Can't remember. Okay, so why are they not in order? There we go. So yeah, I'll just buy another taehyun. It's no water off my back. I'm used to it at this point. There we go. that is the beautiful set. I think these cards are really, really gorgeous, so I'm happy to have them. I do need to invest in that extra taehyun though. So now into the big binder. Okay, we are here in taehyun. I hope this is centered, because also, as well as that new intro, I invested in like a tripod-y situation kind of thing, so hopefully it just makes the quality a little bit better, but I'm conscious of trying to keep it in frame. Where is Japanese? Okay. This is funny. I thought I was being so proactive setting up for this stuff. Little did I know. Oh my god, I didn't bring a page down with me. Oh my god. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Fuck my life. Okay, I'm back with a page because, spoiler alert, it's going in 3 pages. This is obviously what I set up for before. I'm veering away from this completely. I set up for most of it, I think. There's a couple of lucky draws that I didn't really set up for, maybe. But yeah, this layout isn't gonna stick, because I'll show you why in a minute. What I originally had in my thought process was, this was a row of the purple concept, this was a row of the natural concept, this was something random, and then all of this was like mismatchy reflection thingies. However, in the process of obtaining all of the cards, I discovered that I could do my normal method of concept pages. So that's what I'm going to do instead. It does mean that I'm breaking away from my normal logic of units in the corners. They're still in the corners, just not in the corners on one page, but the rest of my cards came in yesterday and I sat there last night trying to figure out layouts that I liked the best. And I think I went through about 4 or 5 different potential layouts until I settled on what I've set up for here. I will try my best to say exactly what the cards are, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really know. Japanese always gets really confusing in my opinion, because, you know, you end up with loads of just like a limited AZ24 or whatever, all that kind of stuff. It's really funny as well, because I spent so much time writing up my little tabs, thinking I was being really, what's the word? Productive and forthcoming and intelligent, and I should have known that it was a waste of my time and energy. Because in what world am I ever going to do something like that? And well, actually, the correct thing to say is, in what world would Big Hit Entertainment ever let me be correct? The answer is never. Okay, so I have these organised into little stacks where I'm pretty sure these 5 here at the back are all duplicates that I don't need / I'm not going to be putting away. And then I think I counted, I have like 30, was it 32 or 34? I think I might have had like 34 cards here. There are not 34 unique cards for this era, don't worry if you haven't collected it yet, there's not that many. But what there is a nice decent amount of concept-y stuff. So let me just show you my thought process. So these are my 3 piles that are gonna correspond to 3 pages. This section here is like the natural concept page, and there are 9 cards here. There are 8 unique cards and 1 dupe in this selection, and it looks really nice when it's laid out on the page, I promise. This pile is then the purpley concept pile, and I believe that these are all unique cards. Looking at them, I think they're all unique. Like, I think this is 9 unique cards, which again, it looks really nice. And then this is gonna be a kind of miscellaneous concept-y, entirely selfie page, which is honestly my favorite one. So he's gonna go on the front page, because some of these cards, are you kidding me, are the cutest cards I've ever seen in my life. As a disclaimer, there are 2 cards that I'm technically missing. One of them is the Weavers Global pre-order card, and then the other one is the pop-up store acrylic stand photo card, I want to say. But they're both concept cards, so I'm not that fussed. I'll get them eventually, and then I'll just stick them on the back like I normally do with cards that aren't my favourite. But everything I have here is everything that I was consciously wanting to collect and cared enough to, you know, get in the pre-order period. That is going to be the front cover page, which is that one. So I need to, do I need to flick over? Yeah, I'll flick over and show you what they're going to look like in and of themselves. So obviously I always do those forwards, like the double page spreads and stuff. So this left one here is going to be these cards. I'll try and tell you what they are as I put them down. I can't promise that they're going to be completely correct. This is one of the pop-up store like trading cards. This is just one of the standard album cards. I want to say it's like is the standard one. This is the Bongyu unit. This is the Axe Sweet Mirage like live lucky draw. This is one of the trading cards. This is just one of the basic Japanese lucky draws. I think it might be one of the ones that was announced on the day of like the HMV Tower Records ones. Then I have the Unikai unit to go down here. This is a duplicate of the standard album card. And then this is just another one of the pop-up store cards. So that's what that page is going to look like. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It worked out so that I kind of had 3 concept-y ones, selfies in that kind of triangle diamond pattern, and then the units in the corners. Obviously, normally I'd have unit, 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 but as I said, it worked out really nicely with the concept-y kind of spreads, so we're going with that. Next we have the purpley underwater one. I swear one is called Desire and one is called, I don't know, but I think this is the Desire concept. So this first one is a sticker pre-order card. I want to say it's UMS or HMV, I don't quite know. Then we have the Yeonjun unit going in the middle there. We have, this is another one of the trading cards. This is one of the standard album cards that you get. I have loads of this copy. This is the Weverse Japan pre-order card. It's hollow. This is one of the lucky draws. This is another one of the pop-up store cards. Zubin unit. And then the last of the pop-up store cards. I have so many of this card. I opened a group order package yesterday and they just tumbled out. There were so many of them. I don't know why there were so many of them, but I have a couple that I might put up for sale because I don't need this many copies of this one card. So that is what the page spreads are going to look like. I think they look really nice. I'm really happy with them. And then there's obviously the one more page that we'll go back to in a second. But yeah, I'm just going to pop them away now. I actually really enjoyed the process of collecting sweets. The last Japanese one, which was Good Boy Gone Bad, was just kind of boring. It was a little bit bland because obviously the cards weren't that unique. They were all on the white background and stuff, and I feel like they had a nice decent amount of variety going on. I especially like it because it means I can do concept pages, which are just my favourite thing in the world to do. I always do this next bit wrong. I think it needs to go like this. She says, you think I'd be better at doing this by now, like being able to put them in back to front, but it never happens. It never happens. What I also really like about Japanese is that the backs are all pretty cohesive. I mean, they're all a bit bland, don't get me wrong, but I like that you can look at it and know that, okay, that's Sweet, that's Good Boy Gone Bad, that's Chaotic Wonderland and stuff. They're all very self-explanatory. It is so warm today in the UK. I think it's like 30 degrees, which is, in my opinion, too hot for September. So that's all of them in. I think it looks really cute. That's dirty. I think it looks really sweet. I really like how it looks. Are you joking? And I can forgive the fact that I've broken from my normal Japanese structure for this because I think it's really nice. Because otherwise it would be too many mismatching, clashing concepts, which I don't think works when it's like bright purple and nice and natural concept-y. I just think it looks a bit, oh my god, why is there so much dirt everywhere? It's embarrassing. I don't think it really works because my prior thoughts, it would have had everything overlapping and looking weird, whereas this is so cohesive and it's so nice. And so this is the last situation that we need to put away. I don't normally do this. I normally do it so that it would be like double spread and then the leftover page of like 9 at the end. But some of these are my favourite cards of taehyun ever that I just need them to be in the front. These 3 are just so cute. I swear I say this every time I record something, that this is my favourite taehyun card, but this is genuinely like my favourite taehyun card ever. He looks like Pingu, he's blown a kiss, it's so cute. This photo is just precious to me for obvious reasons, and then I really like this one. If you've not seen, this is the Weverse card thing. I originally thought this was a pre-order benefit, but apparently it's not. But look at that hollow, and it's hollow on the back. Like, are you kidding me? This card is so beautiful. So I was glad when I ended up with 2. So this page has a multitude of concepts on it. However, we have a couple of rows of consistent concepts. So the top row is going to be this layout of this like naturally white shirt concept. This, as I said, is the Weverse card. This is another lucky draw. I'm pretty sure this was the Tower Records or HMV store lucky draw that they dropped on the day. In my setting up video, I said that they hadn't yet announced HMV and Tower Records lucky draws, but I was convinced that they'd do them. And then I swear they announced them the day before the albums dropped. I secured them pretty fast. They were really easy. I was really scared because the way that it was being phrased in the announcement was that it was going to be like raffled off and stuff, but they weren't, so we're fine. But yeah, so that one's going to go there. That one's going in the middle. That one's going there. This middle row is a couple of duplicates sandwiched between the live lucky draw, because hello, that looks so cute. And then the bottom row is this really cute like brown shirt, green, blue hair, like, I don't know, cute ass cards. I just can't with this card. You've got to be kidding me. It's like the cutest card in the entire freaking world. I might be biased because, you know, my username is Blue Terry and I love his blue hair, but are you kidding me? But yeah, then this page is gonna look like this, and I genuinely think this looks so cute. It's a page of selfies. Like, how often do you get to do just a page of selfies with DXT? Not that often, so I'm gonna make the most of it. I cannot get over this card. This, did I say what it was? This is the 7 net card, and it's just the cutest thing in the entire world. I didn't mean to end up with 2 of these, but I ended up with 2 anyway, and I obviously wasn't going to sell the other one because why the hell would I? There's no need to sell them when they're this cute. I really like this page. I really like Sweet. I like everything about it, to be honest. It's so cute. Oh god, it's so cute. I think I'm going what's the word, crazy, losing my mind, whatever, because of the heat, but he's just so adorable. These cards are so cute. Are you kidding me? So yeah, that's everything in. You may be wondering, where are the message cards? They're here. I don't know where to put them. My thought process is, this is what I have left over. So as I said, I have so many of this card. I have another one of this. I have a Subin unit, I have a Bomgyu unit, and then I have these 2 message cards. I'm still missing those 2 other cards that I mentioned, the pop-up, the acrylic stand thing, and the Weverse Global. That would take me up to 7 cards, so maybe I could make a 4th page. Probably won't, but never say never. For now, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna stick the message cards on the back of my Good Boy Gone Bad page. Oh god, that's how hot it is. I'm sticking to the pages because these are technically unique cards. Yeah, Good Boy Gone Bad isn't as precious to me as Sweet is for various reasons. So yeah, this is what we have. This is my Sweet stuff. So we have a page of selfies, a couple of dupes on it, lucky draws, album cards, 7 net, pre-order thingies, so cute. And then we have my double page spread of concept cards. So we have the natural concept and the purple concept, which is a combination of pop-up stuff, unit cards, pre-order cards, lucky draw cards, standard cards, and then on this page, you know, units, pop-up, lucky draw standard album stuff, and I'm so happy with it. I think it looks so cute. I think these spreads turned out really nicely, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I'm sorry if this was really rambly and really weird. I just really like these cards, and I'm really glad to finally have all of them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon for what is probably going to end up being some TXT name chapter freefall stuff, because yep, freefall is happening. I am still processing that information, but yeah, see you all soon. Bye.